So every year I'll leave the Netherlands to head back to the States. And leading up to the trip, I'll plan a few things with friends and family. And I just realized that the conversations I have with people back in the States are completely different than the conversations I have with people here. Yes, it is true. I will be going back to the States in a few weeks. And I can't lie. I'm excited, but I'm also a little nervous. I don't know why, well, I know why. But yeah, I get nervous every time we're getting ready to go back to the States. And look, don't get it twisted. I ain't going back to live. Look, I told y'all, I did my nickel. I ain't going back. But yeah, I am going back, and I'm just going back to actually just visit family and hang out. I'll see my wife's family. I also see my family as well, like my mom, my sister. But we'll be in Detroit as well as Florida. Man, side note, I walked right past the Oli Bowling stand right there. I ain't gonna lie though, ever since I saw the one in Rotterdam, that big one, this one's just not the same. But yeah, as my wife and I get ready for this trip to the States, man, I called my mom. And I called my mom just to actually update her with some details, tell her where we're staying, etc., etc. And my mom starts talking about like water and man, not for nothing, I'm not even gonna lie, this threw me for a second. Cause I was just like, Mom, water, what are you talking about? We have running water in the Airbnb. And she was just like, no, Sky, no. I'll bring you over a water filter or, a water pump. And I was just like, no. Well, okay, I'll just bring you a thing of bottled waters. And man, that's when it hit me. Oh snap, look at this, hold up. Come on, y'all know y'all wanna ride that. Come on. Come on, we could all fit in there. But yeah, man, that's when it hit me. People don't be drinking the water. You're not supposed to drink the water out of the tap. And I knew this, but for some reason, I just completely forgot. How crazy is that? Something so, I feel like it should just be a right to have fresh water or drinkable water, but jeez. My mom was on the phone over there telling me you don't drink the water in Florida. You don't drink tap water in Florida. Man, it almost sounded like something out of a horror movie. Tap water, jeez. But look, y'all see what I'm saying, right? I'm not crazy. They still don't drink water from the tap. The water is just not good. People get sick from drinking the tap. Kind of crap is this? And look, I'm not even saying that the water here is the best, cause not for nothing, that Austria water, and I'm not even joking, Austria's water, go to Austria, get some water, tell them Sky Money sent you, and drink it fresh from the tap, freaking amazing. But all I'm saying is that you don't hear about people stacking up on water or oh, don't drink from the water, make sure you buy bottles of water or get a filter, and people don't even know what filters is. No, I had a filter. Nobody knew what it was. Oh man, side note though, look at this shot right here, man. Whoa, man, that is a nice view. I rarely come this way. I don't know why. I feel like I should come this way more, but because this is such a nice walk. And you got your shops and things right over there. You got shops also over there as well as just people's houses. Man, dang, look at that, man. Also too, in the summer, that whole side, on a nice day, that whole side will be just filled with people just sitting on the ledge of the water and just chilling, having lunch, having a drink. Same with over here too as well. Well, it kind of depends on where the sun is at. I do see people a lot on that side. So I guess that's where the sun probably comes this way and just beams right on that side. And now something else that the Dutch don't really talk about is splitting the bill. And to be honest, that whole experience of going out to dinner, that whole thing is kind of different. You eat and then that bill comes, and not for nothing, that whole situation it's kind of a mess. And then also on the other side of that, out of all the technology that we have in America, somehow waiters cannot split the bill, or they won't even let you split the bill, or it's a huge hassle for them. They let you know that it was a hassle for them. That stuff don't even happen here. I'm gonna just be real. I've never even been out with one of my Dutch friends and had this conversation of oh, you want to split it, or how we gonna do this kind of. It's already implied that look, I pay for what I got, you pay for what you got. And if not, it's mentioned ahead of time, yo, I got this. Matter of fact, what I have noticed that if you do offer to pay, right, or if you pay at the end, it's so awkward. I'm I ain't even joking. Also, the waiters and the staff here are on that Wi-Fi too, because they just handle it. And look, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but it's almost like they proactively plan ahead of maybe the whole group wants to pay separately or split the bill. Look, I don't know, but maybe that's the secret sauce. Woo, man, that sun's starting to come out. Man, it was like dark and rainy all day. Man, tell me that is not a dope shot. Walking, look at this shot. Man, come on, man. Tell y'all. Harlem, man. Harlem. Side note though, y'all see this place right here? This is a nice place. Highly recommend it. But what's weird is they put all the chairs and things out. The chairs, table, everything's out. But they don't open until like 5. But they have everything out at like 12. Don't know why. Oh man, y'all see that? That guy's actually putting up the Christmas decorations for that restaurant right there. Man, Christmas spirit is everywhere, man. Too, that I often hear a lot, or the conversations that I hear a lot in the States that are so different from here, is like I'll call a friend, either I'll call them or I'll be in the States visiting and we'll be hanging out and we're chopping it up. And you'll notice that certain things get worked in a conversation, like almost these weird flexes. And I don't know if that's the best way to call it, but you just hear people just randomly be like, yeah, I've been working out a lot, or yeah, I just copped these new rims, or I just bought this and it was like $4,000. And you just like, I don't know, it's so weird. I don't know how to explain. That's what I mean by like weird flexes, because it's like people are almost proud of these decisions. Like don't get me wrong, working out is a good thing. I'm not down work. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is, you don't have to flex about it. You know what I mean? Like that's a weird flex to me. Like also too, when people tell me about how much money they spent on something, it's like I'm not impressed with what they got. I'm more concerned with how much they don't have. Like they just spent $4,000 on something. Like that means you just spent $4,000 on something you ain't need. I'm just super saying. But yeah, these are such weird flexes to me, especially since living here for so long. It's like, because working out, for example, you just get on your bike, everybody's working out. And when a lot of people talk about spending money, it's usually on like an experience, if that makes sense. I know that sounds strange, but what I've noticed is, because me and my family do the same thing too, I never flex on like new drip, you know? I never flex on drip, but I will say something like, oh, you know, I think we're thinking about doing this in Italy or something like that. You know what I mean? And it's not even a flex. It's just like, it just comes up in the conversation of like, oh, you know, where are you thinking about going for the holiday? Or, you know, what are your kids doing? Oh, we're thinking about picking up skiing. Or, oh, we're thinking about picking up football. Or, oh, you should go to Japan during this time of year because blank. And that's what I mean. Like the conversations are just so different. Also too, a lot of people will talk about like hanging out with their friends or spending time with their family. This stuff, these weird flexes just are not talked about here. It's just not in the conversations. But quick side note though, what is in the conversation is this cookie. Look, I got you. You want? Look, I got you. Cover my eye. Ooh. Go ahead. Oh man, that freaking... I was so wrapped up in telling the story, I didn't realize there was a street sweeper right here. I hope it did not mess up the audio. And now speaking of audio, I did talk about a car show that I started. I've already edited, and I realized that I was missing some audio. And not gonna lie, man, this was completely my fault. I grabbed the drive and I just didn't even realize I deleted it. And now, yes, these audio files are long gone for me, but it don't have to be this way with you, because thanks to today's sponsor, Recover It by Wondershare, if you just happen to delete something off your computer or hard drive that you extremely needed, the Recover It software by Wondershare got your back. And not only can you recover files that were lost, you can also repair corrupted files, as well as helps with system crashes, as well as supports over 1,000 different types of files. Boss. And now, not for nothing, I am a bit salty about losing these audio files. So look, don't be like me. Make sure you check out Wondershare's Recover It in the first link down below. You can check it out for free. And look, just don't be like me. Be better. Because yeah, man, I was so upset when I found out that I accidentally deleted those audio files. Dang, but I'm gonna go ahead and get that video together. Still, I gotta work with what I got. Because yeah, man, look, losing audio is terrible. That's like the worst thing you could do. Like basically, if you ain't got audio, you ain't got nothing. Okay, quick stop off at home. My wife actually had to run to a quick meeting, so I had to pick up the little one. And actually, he's just taking a nap. And now while he's napping, I'm over here working, and it made me think about something crazy because not for nothing, another conversation that the Dutch do not really have is conversations about the health insurance, unless it's going up. But they don't really have like American insurance conversations. And I'll give you a perfect example. You see, back when I was working in LA, I ruptured my Achilles tendon. And when I found out that I wouldn't be able to walk for like a year, the first thing I thought about was, oh snap, how am I gonna get my work done? And especially around this time, because I had a huge shoot coming up with the studio for like NCIS cast, Big Bang Theory cast. I believe there was another CSI cast, like a huge promotion. And with this shoot, I was worried about my job because I made a huge commitment to the shoot. I was worried about my job. I was worried about work. And I thought that I might be getting let go because how could I do my job? Now, luckily, the job that I had, I didn't have to be on my feet a lot, but I had to do some things on my feet. And the shoot was one of them. But that's what I mean. That's the conversations you just won't have here in the Netherlands versus I was literally talking to a friend the other day that a guy who he had to have surgery and he's been putting it off. He has to have this surgery and he's been putting it off. It's been like 2 years because he's worried about getting laid off or he's worried about not being able to work. So legit, every time I talk to him and he's like updating me about what's going on, I'm like, yo, you should probably get this done sooner rather than later. I could see why he's waiting though. I could understand. I mean, geez, I get it. Now, I mean, change subject, but quick side note, look at my tree. Did I show y'all my tree yet? Man, yeah, we got the tree up. We got I believe we got that from Germany, and now if you look at this one, look at this. This is from 2004. That was my first year of college. I did a play called Annie Get Your Guns, and yeah, your boy Sky Money could dance and sing, pull up. Not for nothing though, I still look the same. Look at me. You guys haven't been in my house for a while. Really quick side note. I hung up some pictures. Look, as you see this picture right here, that is from Seoul, South Korea. I really like Korea. This is when me and my wife took a trip to Hakone, so that's Mount Fuji. You can actually see Mount Fuji from the cafe that we were like literally having a coffee at. This one right here is Dublin, and then this one right here is Phuket, which is super nice. Look, highly recommend. If you can go to Phuket, go to Phuket. It's freaking amazing. Go to South Korea and Japan first, but go to Phuket. You got it? His older brother taught him that. Bye, you too. Bye, ladies. Have fun. Bye. Hey, good to see you. Yeah. I'll see you guys later, okay? See you. Oh man, what a night, man. Wow. I was sitting at a table working and a whole group of people a bunch of ladies just came and sat next to me and they came as a group and started knitting and sewing. Like, come on, man, that's what I'm saying, man. That's Harlem. And after that was actually really cool and really nice because we were talking and I mean, even though I was working, but they were doing like a secret Santa around the table. Man, come on. I freaking love this city, man. And to be honest, I do like that our conversations here are different and that we don't talk about a lot of those things that I mentioned. I'm really happy with our conversations here. And now, is it perfect here? No, but no place is. But it's my home.